Hi, good morning everyone. Myself Ashwini Jadhav from a pharmaceutical industry with more than 24 years of experience with a quality control testing lab. To make this video, the reason behind it is in my overall tenure, I found that whenever we take interview for a quality control trainee analyst, they were unable to give simple questions answers, which is a requirement for a basic quality control analysis. Now, keeping that in mind, I tried to make a video with a basic knowledge to start with a public testing lab if you want to make a career in it. And to start with, this is the advantage I would like to tell all the new joinees or who want to take the career to next level in this field will have this best opportunity to learn how to start with a career in pharmaceutical testing lab. To start with, being a quality control, if you go by the word, the controlling the quality of the medicine which is done in a testing lab, wherever it may be manufacturing unit or it may be a public testing lab. Every unit who are manufacturing the medicines will have their own quality control, and some in India or outside India, if they are exporting any medicine or importing any medicine, they're supposed to get it tested from a third party public testing lab. Keeping that in mind, if you are starting your career with such quality control lab, the basic knowledge of entering into this field is you should know the technical theory part what you have learned, that the same way you have to go for a practical. For example, most of the time we ask few questions like what is the pH. So you should know the definition of pH, which is a negative log of hydroxyl or H ion. What is the limit of the pH? So you should tell 0 to 14. This is the very first basic question we ask. Second question we ask, which type of titration you have performed in your college practicals. So they do tell us it is acid based titration, we use phenolphthalein. But further to that, little more knowledge in that is acid based titration. When you say, there are again two different types of acid based titration. One is aqueous titration, where you take everything in water, like you are titrating your HCl, which is prepared in water, with alkali, which is NaOH, which is again prepared in water. The second titration is non-aqueous titration. If you go by the word, the non-aqueous means without any water in it. Example for this titration is perchloric titration, which we don't add any water in it, and as a media we take acetic acid as a diluent. Second example in non-aqueous titration is tetramethyl ammonium hydroxide. That is also another titrant which we use in pharmaceutical industry, which is again non-aqueous. Here the solvent or diluent is something organic solvent. So basic acid-base titration have two different type of titration. Now we ask in any other titration, so they do tell us silver nitrate titration, something like that. But there is a specific name in industry which is commonly used while interacting with the day-to-day analysis. So silver nitrate titration, when we say, it is called argentometric titration. So you should say it's a argentometric titration where precipitation forms with silver nitrate solution. Third titration is complexometric titration, where again complexometric means all the metal plus 2 valency having plus 2 valency reacts with EDTA to give a complex compound. So such titration is called complexometric titration. Another titration is iodometric, where you titrate with iodine and sodium thiosulfate. Some more to go for instrumental titration is potentiometric titration, where you don't use any indicator, you see the change in the millivolt fluctuation at the end point. So these are the basic few titration which you should know while going for the interview for such quality control as an analyst. This I end here. We'll continue further with the next chapter. So be there with it, log into it, and learn to excel yourself in this field.